the Atlanta Hawks. Come into town in this game. Thanks for tuning in, everyone, to this broadcast of NBA basketball. I'm Kevin Harlan. With me today, Steve Kerr, Clark Kellogg, and our sideline reporter, Doris Burke. And so the tip-off, it's Miami. Looking at the starting five for the Atlanta Hawks. Russell Westbrook out there with Alec Burks. Then there's Paul Millsap. Then there's Perkins. And it's Batum in the threesome.
You know, one thing you have to give Coach Erik Spoelstra credit for is he's not wedded to just one approach. I like his ability to be flexible. You remember after the 2011 finals, for example, he really went back to the drawing board and changed Miami's offense to their small ball approach, but also wanted to get LeBron inside more. The result has been a couple of championship rings.
Shot clock at 5. Wade. Bank shot. No good. The shot misses. And Miami the other way now. You talk about Coach Spoelstra staying open to new ideas. He spent time in the summer studying football coaches and their techniques.
Yeah, kind of an interdisciplinary interest in greatness. And, you know, that's what goes into building a champion. Spoelstra, very intense and focused, always trying to find an edge, even if he has to kind of step outside the box a little bit.
And Westbrook gets it to go.
Well, nice way there to get your first basket of the game.
Wade outside. Passes to Chandler. He dishes it to Calderon. And he overshot that one, missing.
Still scoreless after 4 attempts, trying to take the lid off the basket.
Westbrook kicks to Batum. Burks dishes to Millsap. To the middle. Here's Batum. And fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot 2.
Well, the Miami Heat, since the Big Three assembled, have been a polarizing team. Some fans rooted for them, others rooted against them. Either way, they've been an incredible story for the league and have become just a huge draw around the NBA.
And now with the Big Three era coming to an end, Miami not perhaps one of the more hated teams around the NBA, but Clark, they are still at the forefront of the league scene in the East.
And while they might have lost a bunch of the bandwagon fans, by no means is this team finished with being a title threat. There's just too much talent on this roster. For the first time in a long time, they might enjoy being viewed as underdogs.
And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. Wade drives in.
Oh, my goodness. What a huge play.
Nasty, absolutely filthy.
And the building is stunned, partner. He dug deep into his bag of tricks there.
I hope he keeps that one handy. I want to see that again.
Now, here's Burks. Screened by Perkins. Westbrook. Outside for Batum. Clock is at 3. Westbrook wide open. He fires. Good on the three-point shot.
Looks like he might be on his game today, Clark.
Bosh sets the pick for Calderon. Gay up top. Chandler with the screen on Westbrook. That is good. Gay's got his first basket.
He had a whole lot of space to get that shot off.
Yeah, I don't think the defender did a good job there of getting over the top of the screen.
Oh, man, that was unreal.
Mark it up. tell you what, he's going to put that one in his scrapbook. Absolutely insane with that dunk.
Well, now they're starting to rub it in, aren't they? Have build up a lead, and here we go, folks. It's showtime.
And why not? I mean, the more plays they make like that, the more they'll have these guys on the ropes.
And here we go. Batum's got it. Galloping the fast break chance.
They've been hot here early, dropping them in left and right.
We'll see how long they can keep it going. This is quite a start.
And Miami calls their first time out of the game. JaVale McGee's checked in for Perkins. The Heat trail by 7. Wade kicks to Gay. Got a piece of it. Millsap with the steal. Wade again. Westbrook to the wing right side. Burks, the pass to Millsap. Shoots it up. Miami grabs the miss. Oh, and there's the alley-oop. Calderon dishes the box. Miami no good on that time either. The Hawks lead by 7. And Westbrook, here we go. And the foul on Dwayne Wade. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Well, he's got to watch himself now. I mean, that's 2 fouls already, and he can't afford another one.
Here's Westbrook. Loses his man off the screen and lays it up and in. Westbrook's got 9.
Well, the pick worked really well there. Nice job taking it right to the 10 for the layup. Russell Westbrook, one of the best success stories when it comes to converting a scoring guard to playing the point. But it's his overall talent that's made him successful. His will, his competitiveness, and his incredible athleticism.
A different look for Miami. Pachulia, he's checked in for Chandler. Young comes in for Rudy Gay. And Phil Pressey subbed in for Jose Calderon. And Batum kicks to Westbrook. That misses off the backboard.
Really good work defensively. This coach has to be happy with his team.
Yeah, forcing that miss right there. Great effort.
Wade passes to Young. Clock at 6. Shot to stop the drought. No good. And it's the Hawks taking it the other way. Here's Westbrook. He's got 9. He kicks to Burks. All sorts of time. And it's wide right. It's off the rim.
Poor shooting from him this quarter. His shooting percentage nowhere near where he'd like it to be.
Bosh heads the pick for Young. And it's Bosh at the elbow. Back to Young. The dish to Pressey. And Young, here we go.
James Young out of Kentucky is appropriately named. He only turned 19 back in August. But he's a player with intriguing talent and potential at both ends of the floor. Good defender with long arms, natural scoring instincts, and a fearlessness in his offensive game. He's got a nice stroke and takes it out to the three-point line effectively as well.
Jason Thompson, he's checked in for Atlanta. Richardson comes in for Alec Burks. It's Westbrook with the drive. Got a piece of it. And it's the Heat on the break. Wade with the ball. And Young with the stop.
Boy, the floor really opened up for him there.
He sure did. A good job getting it started before the defense can get itself set.
And Atlanta calls their first time out of the game. And Young, 6'7", great form on his shot. The results were somewhat inconsistent at Kentucky. Is he a knockdown shooter in your opinion?
Well, he's getting close. I mean, he's not afraid to take big shots, and he shoots it freely and with a lot of confidence. Those kind of guys can become knockdown shooters. His form, his mechanics, all good size. I like this guy as a pro two-guard.
Westbrook drives in. And foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot two. It's on Chris Bosh. Russell Westbrook, maybe the most athletic and explosive point guard ever to play in the NBA. As some people would say, what about you?
Well, you know, it's hard to say ever. But Russell Westbrook clearly plays with the kind of ferocity that I've not seen at the point guard position. The only guy that comes to mind is probably Derrick Rose prior to his injury. I think Westbrook's aggression, powering through contact, probably gives him the edge. I mean, he plays almost angry.
A lot of torque.
A lot of torque. Yeah. I mean, it's something to behold. I've not quite seen a guy at the point guard spot bring that kind of athleticism and speed and tenacity to the position.
Well, I like how you mentioned Rose, because I would agree, and that's a great way to kind of figure out where he is when Rose is healthy.
Yeah, exactly.
The pre-injured Rose was
right in that same category.
You got it. Good D by Westbrook. The Hawks leading by 7. For 3, Richardson. Rebound by the Heat. Pachulia has got 3 rebounds now in this one.
And Russell Westbrook, maybe the most explosive first step in the league. I mean, he doesn't just get an angle on his defender. He leaves them completely behind with a free run to launch all those shots around the rim.
That's good.
He got a little room at the rim and laid it in. Great play.
And he goes in for the dunk. Nice hops and determination that time. Clark to get to the rim.
We know he can bounce, and right there an example of how dangerous he is when he's got a path to the hoop.
And you love the versatility, guys. Being a point guard, and in this situation, they tack on 2 more points, expanding the lead in a pretty deflating way for the defense.
Perkins pulls it in. Perkins got his 4th rebound in this one.
Well, Westbrook, once he blows by that first defender, he is absolutely fearless attacking the help defense. High-flying power dunks, finishes with both hands. He's a bad man.
Kicks it to Bosh. Double team on Bosh. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here.
Chris Bosh, in some ways, had been the overlooked, underrated member of the Big Three in Miami, but extremely valuable. A nice complementary scorer and understated defensively. But with LeBron gone now, he becomes more of a focal point offensively.
Jason Terry, he's checked in for Miami. And then for Atlanta, Novak's checked in, and Alec Burks subbed in for Richardson. The Heat trailed by 7. Here's Pressing. He's been patient so far, nothing yet on the scoreboard. Nice shot by Terry. And Chris Bosh posted up a lot more, it seemed, to Clark in Toronto and Miami. It become primarily a face-up threat.
And I think that's where he's most comfortable, Kevin. More of a slender build. He takes advantage of his quickness more than his strength, so facing up is really where he's been most effective.
You see the defenders get out of his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the bucket, but not that time.
Pass to Terry. Feeds it to Pressing. Off target with his 3. The Hawks leading by 4. On the wing, Thompson. Young with the steal. And there's the feed to Pressing. They set the screen. Pass to Pachulia. Taken away. Now here's Burks. Defense is right there. And taking a quick look here at the hustle stats for the Hawks.
They've come out in attack mode defensively, applying pressure and stealing the ball repeatedly.
They also came out of the locker room with their running shoes on. I mean, their transition game has been full throttle.
Shots good from Young.
These defenders had better start closing out on those shoes.
Yeah, that's twice in a row now where they've done exactly the opposite and backed off.
Westbrook with it. And Terry picks him up defensively. Burks dishes to Nova. 6 on the shot clock. And Westbrook, here we go. And no good. Trying to use the glass. The Heat trailed by 3. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Bosh, the screen. And here's Young from the arc. Atlanta with the rebound. Over to the wing. Novak kicks to Westbrook. The high post shot. 1 quarter in the books, and it's been a close one so far. Hawks lead by 3. Back after this from the American Airlines Arena. Up to this point, a closely contested game as we start the second quarter. And what do you guys think about the Hawks here in this one?
So difficult to get a shot off against this defense. They are really playing hard.
Yeah, they're playing hard, and they pride themselves on making it tough for their opponents.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's the second quarter of play. And so in the game for the Hawks, we've got Alec Burks. Batum is up there with Paul Millsap. Then it's Williams. And it's McGee in the 5 down low. There's a screen by Hansbrough. Here's Calderon. An easy layup after coming off the pick. Calderon's got his first basket.
Boy, that was a rugged screen set there, fellas, and the defense didn't even try to go through that one.
Now let's go to Doris Burke. Doris.
Hi, Kevin. In the past, as you know, Chris Bosh tried to bulk up, but he's accepted his frame and his finesse game, saying, quote, "It's different now. The game is a lot faster. I don't bang anymore. It's not my strength, and I understand that." He's become more perimeter-oriented, and why not, Kevin? He said he realized that you do get 1 more point for threes. Gentlemen, over to you.
Perimeter shooting, big man. Very much in demand, Doris. Thanks.
An absolute gem of a throwdown there.
A little extra dose of flair on that one. Some style points for sure.
I give him 10, Kevin. No question. That is a 10.
Jason Terry. He's checked in for Bressie. Millsap a screen on Hansbrough. Burks. In Atlanta again with the bucket.
He shot the ball exceptionally well as they've built this lead for themselves here. Hawks coach Mike Budenholzer grew up around the game. His father coached high school and college basketball for 25 years, and Mike got into coaching pretty much immediately after graduating from college. Sounded like a guy who knew what he wanted to do.
And here in the second, 2 minutes gone by. Williams kicks to Burks. Williams passes to Burks. Millsap a screen on Calderon. 6 to shoot. Jumper off the screen. Bank shot, no good. Quarter 2 and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Chandler with the screen on McGee. Out of bounds, Atlanta takes possession. And Atlanta has possession. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Williams dishes to Burks. Millsap sets the pick for Burks. Back to Williams. Millsap a screen. Offensive rebound. Over Hansbrough. Snatched up. And McGee kicks to Burks. That 3 off the mark. The Heat have gone 3 of 4 from the floor here in the second quarter. Chandler with the screen on Williams. Terry kicks to Hansbrough. Down to 5 on the shot clock. For 3, Calderon. They get the rebound. Hansbrough, the pass to Terry. And it's Gay at the elbow. Closing in on 4 minutes played here in the second quarter. Calderon has the open look. Sinks the three-pointer. Calderon's got 7 points here in this quarter.
So it looks like he's finally found his footing in this game. His first quarter was a real struggle, but he's gotten it going now.
And stolen by Gay. And it's the Heat on the break. Batum grabs the miss. The Hawks trailing. And oh, here we go. Burks got it. A fast break chance. For Miami, they've gone 4 of 7 from the field in this second quarter so far. Terry outside. Hansbrough is screen on Williams. Terry kicks to Hansbrough. Stolen by McGee. Burks with it. And Terry picks him up defensively. And the foul on Jason Terry. That is his first foul of the game. Hansbrough against Millsap. Burks in the corner. Williams for 3. No luck. Now the Heat take it the other way. Chandler with a screen for Calderon. Hansbrough is screen on McGee. Gay dishes to Calderon. Sinks the triple. Calderon's got 10 points in the game.
He's finding all kinds of ways to get it done. What a quarter he's having.
And there's the pass to Burks. Right side, Batum. No good with the wing jumper. The Heat with the lead. Now we've all seen what Tyson Chandler can accomplish when healthy, and that is some kind of force.
Yeah, you know, maybe the best stretch of his career was at the start of the decade, a 2011 title with the Mavericks. 2012, he got a gold medal in London and was the Defensive Player of the Year in the league. And in 2013, an All-Star. I mean, that's a pretty strong 3-season run.
Millsap misses.
Pretty good defense there. I mean, that's a shot that he can make, but they really challenged him.
Calderon passes to Terry. Back to Calderon. Hansbrough is screen on Williams. Shot clock at 6. Offensive rebound. And Rudy Gay picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
What a great play to sacrifice his body and take the hit.
Yeah, I thought that was excellent awareness and anticipation to beat him to the spot there.
A different look for Miami. Chris Bosh has checked in for Hansbrough. And Dwayne Wade subbed in for Jason Terry. Kendrick Perkins is checked in for the Hawks. Westbrook comes in for Mo Williams. Time called here. The Hawks decide to talk it over.
Well, Tyson Chandler has battled injury throughout his career. He had the bulged disc in his neck, hindered him for parts of last season. And I think that was a big reason for the Knicks' struggles.
A different look for Miami. Pachulia, he's checked in for Chandler. Young comes in for Rudy Gay. And Phil Pressey subbed in for Jose Calderon. Perkins with the screen for Burks. A shot by Batum, no good.
Look at Chandler, and when he's healthy, he's a terrific rim protector inside. And pretty good finisher around the rim, too, offensively. He's excellent as a screener in pick and rolls. It'll be interesting to see if he can get back to that peak level.
Shots good from Young.
Excellent ball movement there, guys.
Yeah, I think that's what's keyed this run, Clark, because they're keeping the ball moving. Defense hasn't been able to set up.
And Westbrook, here we go. Here's Millsap. And that time, also a missed shot.
He's got to contribute. He's got to produce if his team's going to get back in it in this quarter.
Pressey kicks to Young. From the arc. And again, Miami with the triple.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the three-point line. That's 4 of the last 5. You got to run those guys off the line.
I agree, and the defense is practically giving them those shots, though.
Atlanta calls timeout.
Well, if any team had the opportunity or the excuse to pack it in and call it a year, it was the Atlanta Hawks. I mean, they lost their star player for the season, but still found a way to fight through and make it into the playoffs in a very tough division.
The Hawks trail by 10. They really want to find that igniter here.
Yeah, that's right. Kevin, the offense has basically been running in place.
They got to get going. Here's Burks. That's good, and so Westbrook comes up with the assist. Westbrook's got 3 assists now in this one.
Guys, he shot a very good percentage today, and they've needed it.
Bosh against Millsap. Wade outside. They set the pick. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Shot denied. Burks with it. And Young picks him up defensively. Burks kicks to Batum. It's Wade outside. Bosh sets the pick for Wade. Left side Bosh. Bosh double teamed. Wade drives in. And it's blocked. Now the Hawks moving it the other way. Burks leading the charge. A shot by Batum, no good.
Would have been lucky to knock that shot down.
Yeah, that kind of shot will definitely get you the high eyebrows from the coach and maybe get you a seat on the bench, too.
Pressey kicks to Young. Puts one up from 19.
Well, the shot was there for him, and he had to take it. I don't care if he didn't convert. He's got to take that every time.
Okay, well, let's check in with Doris Burke reporting from our sideline in this game. Doris, take it away.
Well, Kevin, the Atlanta Hawks, a team that looks to spread the floor with shooting. Coach Mike Budenholzer said, we don't want to just be a three-point shooting team. We want to get to the rim first. By creating that space, we give our guards and our bigs a chance to attack. If the paint is taken away, we'll look for our shooters. Good strategy, Kevin.
Coach Bud coming from San Antonio, Doris. The Hawks trying to create that same kind of spacing. A different look for Miami. Tyson Chandler, who's checked in for Pachulia. Gay comes in for Young. And it's Calderon in for Pressey. Bosh hits the pick for Calderon. Gay with no one around. And that comes off the assist by Calderon. Gay's got the lead up to 10 now for the Heat. Westbrook dishes to Batum. Here's Burks. Here's Millsap. Tries again. Banked in off the glass. Millsap's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Very nice pickup of the offensive rebound. And once he gets his hands on it, you know it's going back up and back in.
Well, after that ragged first quarter offensively, they're finally picking up some ground here in the second.
And you know, Steve, we talk about it all the time. Basketball, especially the NBA game, a game of run. Their offense right now on an uptick.
Wade outside. .125 left to play here in the second quarter. Chandler kicks to Calderon. Shot clock at 5. Bosh can't hit. The Hawks trail by 10. Here's Burks. And the shot falls short this time.
We haven't seen them get to the free throw line like they did in the first quarter.
Well, you can't get to the line if you're going to settle for jump shots. I mean, somebody's got to be aggressive and take it to the rack.
That is good. That's 7 points for Wade.
Beautiful job angling his body, shielding the big man from the ball on his way to the basket.
That's really the only way to do it if you're going to take it down there amongst the tall trees.
And Westbrook throws it down. Out of this world aerial skills for a guy of his size.
Kevin, that's what separates him from some of the other point guards around the league. The ability to rise and throw it down.
And I wouldn't be surprised if that spurs them on. Maybe sparks a little bit of a comeback here.
Gay outside. Chandler with the screen on Batum. Gay kicks to Chandler. And no good. Trying to use the glass. The Hawks trail by 10. Outside Batum. Back to Westbrook. He feeds it to Millsap. Missed inside. And we've reached halftime in this one. Miami ahead, leading by 10. And don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of the third quarter. The second half just about to get going here.
What a game it's been for Westbrook. 15 points, and he's put one three-pointer on the board.
Yeah, he's got to take his time behind the arc.
The Hawks trail by 10. Rudy Gay is up there with Chris Bosh. And it's Chandler. Then there's Dwayne Wade. And it's Calderon in the point guard position. So that's who Eric Spoelstra starts the second half with. Shot clock at 6. Batum passes to Burks. Stolen by Wade. And he dunks it down.
And unfortunately, we've seen a few too many of those. A lack of concentration and alertness, a turnover, and an easy bucket the other way in transition.
Man, if we see a few more of them, this game could be in danger of getting out of hand quickly.
That shot becomes effortless for him when the D is so relaxed. They've got to get more intense.
Calderon kicks to Gay. Bosh, a screen on Batum. Here's Gay. And another basket for Miami.
And he may be the guy to put this game even farther out of reach.
Rudy Gay is listed at 6'8", but he has a 7'3" wingspan and tremendous athleticism. That really helps him defensively, both on the perimeter and inside, where he contributes on the glass and blocking shots.
That's a pretty good finish to a very shaky offensive possession.
Bosh sets the pick for Wade. Bosh dishes to Wade. Bosh a screen on Westbrook. Shot clock at 5. From the baseline. And the Heat get another bucket right there. As you talk about Rudy Gay's size and athleticism, Steve, he can play small ball 4 in a pinch.
Yeah, and it also enables him to get that jump shot off of pretty much anybody. So if he's spaced and he's playing at a 4, he can get that jumper off. Now he's got the ability to drive past you because the floor is opened up. So it's very interesting when he's placed at that 4 position.
Bosh a screen on Westbrook. The wide open look here for Bosh. Lands soft on the front of the rim and drops.
Well, it's been a great start for this offense here in the second half. 4 for 4.
Second half of play with just under 2.5 minutes gone. Westbrook passes to Millsap. Miami grabs the miss.
It's a +5 advantage for them in the rebounding category after that board.
Very steady work they've been doing on the interior, no question. And that's, I think, the main reason they have this lead.
Atlanta calls timeout.
Well, he's got to be disappointed with his team's play over the course of this run. And, thus the timeout. You got to talk things over, try to get back into the game.
Something has to change for them as they haven't looked good at all during this run. So a timeout is appropriate here.
Dishes it to Burks. And Batum kicks to Westbrook. And it's off from three-point range. And he lobs it up toward the rim. Tries to save it. Out of bounds. Atlanta will take possession. Here's Westbrook. He's got 15. Clark, they've been looking out of sync offensively.
You know what? A basket here would do a lot for their confidence.
Passes it to Perkins. And Batum kicks to Millsap. 6 to shoot. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot.
Well, Paul Millsap has said he doesn't feel undersized anymore with the way the league is going. With more emphasis now on spreading the floor, so Millsap fits in easier. He can always find somebody to guard.
And for Millsap, frankly, his height has really never been an issue. I mean, this is a guy who was a big-time rebounder throughout his days in college. But even though he's only 6'7", that 7-foot wingspan helps, and he's strong enough to hold his own with most forwards in the league.
Westbrook dishes to Batum. Burks with it. Gay picks him up defensively. Westbrook passes to Burks. And that comes off the assist by Russell Westbrook. Burks has got 5 points now in the quarter. No question, guys, that Millsap can rebound and defend the power forward position with the best of them.
Yeah, you remember he led the NCAA in rebounding all 3 of his seasons at Louisiana Tech. So this guy has a nose for the ball.
The Hawks trail by 12. All going up court. And count it. 2 points with a chance for one more at the free throw line.
I'd say that fast break went according to plan.
Yeah, it sure did. A good job getting it started and a better job finishing it off.
Paul Millsap, not the biggest or the most athletic, but he just finds ways to get it done.
Yeah, he's so well-rounded. He does the big things and the little things to help you win. He's a good passer. He moves without the ball, keeps your offense going, and then, of course, really developed that three-point shot last year, which made him an effective stretch 4.
Batum with the 3. Calderon pulls it in. Calderon's got 3 rebounds so far in the game.
It's been a real difficult game for him offensively, and it's cost him.
Timeout called the Heat.
And Millsap has always had a terrific moment. He combines his elite talent level with tremendous effort and toughness. I think those things are a big key to his personal success, which helps his teams be successful too.
Here's what Miami's going with right now. Pachulia, he's checked in for Chandler. Young comes in for Rudy Gay. And Pressey subbed in for Jose Calderon. And the Hawks making a change here as well. Novak's checked in. Here's Wade. And he takes the fantastic lead pass up strong for the slam. An indication there of why the scoreboard looks like it does. Very passive defense.
But the finish was anything but passive.
No, he hammered that down, Clark. Superb above the rim action.
Millsap in the corner. Lets it go from deep. Perkins kicks to Novak. The Hawks again can't hit. The Heat leading by 12. Wade with it. And Burks picks him up defensively. Here's the dish to Pressey. He kicks it to Wade. They set the pick to the inside. Westbrook with the steal. Burks dishes to Millsap. Good D by Wade. For Miami, they've gone 6 of 9 from the floor here in the second half. They've got to be happy with that. Pressey kicks to Young. And there's the rejection. Here is Novak. Wade is covering. Pass to Westbrook. Inside. Kicks to Novak. 6 to shoot. Here's Millsap. Again, Millsap missing.
Some of the shots he's taken have been real head scratchers. I mean, come on. He's out there playing like it's a game of horse at the park. Right
side Bosch. But they get it back. Pachulia the pass to Pressey. Bosch the screen. They set the pick. Here's Young. And again, it's the Heat missing. The Hawks trail by 12. Clark, some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, they need a basket just to regain some momentum here, Kevin. Well, I think he kind of alligator armed that one. Short stroked it. After doing a nice job to get open, he didn't finish the shot.
Here's Wade. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Wade's got 10 points here in the second half.
The more touches he gets, the more this lead will grow. He has just been unconscious this quarter.
Tries to snap the cold streak. And he hits it and gets hacked on the play. A three-point possibility if he can convert the free throw.
Terrific play right there. Great strength to finish through the hit.
That's how you do it, the bump and the bucket. Last season, there were a handful of teams jockeying for that final playoff spot in the East, and the Hawks were right there in the middle of it and ended up snagging the 8th seed and then scared the Pacers in round 1.
Feeds to Pressey. Puts it up. Good. And Bosch picking up the assist. The Hawks trailed by 14. Westbrook with it. Wade picks him up. Outside Westbrook. Outside Millsap. Again, Millsap missing.
And although the Hawks would end up being the only sub-500 team to make the playoffs, they put on quite a show when they got there.
Pressey kicks to Young. Here's Pachulia, covered by Perkins. Pachulia, no luck. Hawks shooting at 36%. They really seem out of sync offensively. Well, Atlanta was able to push Indiana to 7 games before falling out of the playoffs. Certainly proved they deserve to be there.
And they did it without being at full strength, Kevin. I mean, Al Horford was out most of the season with that torn pectoral muscle. And just to be able to put up that kind of fight against Indiana was a comfortable matchup for the Hawks. Shooting threes, spreading the floor, playing small ball, and they gave Indiana all they wanted and then some.
Offensive rebound. Wade, right side. Uses the glass to drop it in. Wade's got 12 points now in the quarter.
Well, they've been better than good on the glass today. There's a glaring discrepancy between these teams in that area of the game.
Yeah, and that's what's paved the way for them to build this big lead, no question.
Burks can't get it to go. The Heat leading by 14. Westbrook against Wade. Bosch hits the pick for Wade. Oh, went in there and tried to power it down, but through contact, he'll head to the line. You can list off a lot of accolades for Dwayne Wade. The one thing that might get overlooked is just how good he is at throwing the alley-oop pass.
Absolutely. It shouldn't be a surprise since he's so skilled at so many other facets of the game, but he might go down as one of the better alley-oop throwers of all time. Andre Miller's in that category,
yes,
too.
Two very, very good examples. The feed to Burks. Back to Westbrook. Fires from the wing. And it's Miami with the rebound. Hansborough's got his 3rd rebound on the night. Pass to Young. We've got 1:13 left to play in the 3rd. And again, it's the Heat missing.
With Wade, you look at a lot of the year-end highlights for any season in the past few years, and a lot of them are just him throwing down those majestic-looking alley-oops.
And out of bounds as the Heat gain possession. Jason Terry, he's checked in for Dwayne Wade. And the Hawks making a change here. Here's Pressey. Beyond the arc. Batum grabs the miss.
And one final thing about Wade's alley-oop passes. He can throw them accurately from almost anywhere. I recall one he threw from almost the foul line at the other end to LeBron James in a game against the Pacers. As soon as he gets it even near his own half-court line, he's a threat to catch somebody sleeping.
They set the pick. The Heat have made 7 out of 9 when they step to the line.
Well, you take a look back to last year, guys. This is a club that converted about 76% of its free throws.
Off on that one, so he goes 1 for 2 at the line. The Hawks trail by 17. Here's Richardson. Richardson missing again.
I'll tell you what, for what's really an elementary shot, he looked a little nervous on that release.
And as we end the third quarter, a double. Digit deficit will make it tough to come back. Heat lead by 17. Don't go anywhere, folks. We'll be back in just a moment. The Heat leading by 17. Fourth quarter on the court for the Hawks. Richardson out there with Russell Westbrook. Then there's Batum. Then there's Paul Millsap. And it's McGee in the pivot spot, manning the middle.
And little to no chance of that shot going in.
Yeah, that was a tough one right there.
Westbrook kicks to Richardson. He dishes it to Batum. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Westbrook. Banked in off the glass. Westbrook's got the fourth quarter going with the first basket of the period here for the Hawks. Now here's Terry. Now the pass to Hansbrough. He feeds it to Calderon. Dishes to Gay. Chandler with a screen for Gay. There's the three. Kept alive. Kicks it out to Terry. Chandler with the screen on Westbrook. Passes it to Gay. And he just jams it right over Paul Millsap. What a play. Wow, we're going to remember that one for a while.
I know I will, Kevin. That was special.
Oh, man, that was a circus dunk.
Using his post move to get the 2 points. Millsap's got 9 points now in just the second half. The Heat leading by 15. Now the dish to Calderon. Hansbrough setting the pick for Calderon. And there's the call on Chandler. That is his first foul of the game. We're about 2 minutes into the fourth quarter in this one. Westbrook against Terry. And here's Richardson outside.
And his mechanics are just all out of whack now. He just has no feel for his shot.
Well, his numbers certainly back that fact up. I mean, he has gone ice cold here.
Calderon dishes to Gay. Releases. Here's Hansbrough.
Well, probably the right play defensively. If you can't get the block, send them to the free throw line. Don't give them an easy 2.
No easy buckets inside. Force free throws and work to keep them out of the lane next time around.
Tyler Hansbrough, known as Psycho T back at North Carolina. Big-time banger, seeks contact offensively, and draws a lot of fouls, too.
Here's what Atlanta's going with right now. Perkins, he's checked in for JaVale McGee. And it's Bergson for Jason Richardson. And here we go. Fast break. Calderon's got it. And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for the Heat.
Boy, their hounding, harassing effort at the defensive end, very impressive. And they forced quite a few turnovers as a result.
And they've really done a nice job on the glass, too. A lot of second chance points here tonight.
And Hansbrough single-minded offensively, and I don't mind that. Hey, you catch the ball in positions he gets it in to score. Some would even go so far as calling him a black hole, but last season he was a little more selective, and I think he had his best season yet as far as scoring efficiently.
Here's Millsap. Perkins trying to break loose. Shakes off the strong D and gets to the bucket for 2.
Well, it's been a tale of 2 halves, hasn't it, guys? After a terrible first half, he's really picking it up.
Pass to Hansbrough. He kicks it to Gay. Hansbrough is screen on Batum. It's Gay with the drive. Just 5 to shoot.
There's some good defense for you. I mean, for somebody who's as good at shooting the 3 as he is, you need a defender who's equally adept at guarding against it. That was well done.
Well, then they picked the right guy to put on him.
And Hansbrough, a pretty good post defender. His physicality really serves him well.
And he's improved his rebounding rate the last couple of seasons as well. He's got good mobility for his size, so he keeps himself in the mix for all those loose balls.
Here's Millsap. Chandler with the defensive effort.
I like the work there, contesting that shot that looked like it was going to be easy, but they forced the miss.
You know what? He got it in close, but couldn't finish in traffic. Well, Jose Calderon, a huge boost offensively at point guard. He's a terrific floor general, sets up his teammates nicely, takes good care of the ball, and he's a top-tier marksman. In the NBA, we call those guys lasers. He can do it off the bounce or spotting up.
And Calderon drops them both. He talks, Steve, about Calderon shooting. In his career, he's led the league in both free throw percentage and three-point percentage.
I guess the trade-off is defensively. I mean, he's solid, not spectacular, but his shooting is such a problem for defenses, especially when you pair him with good players like Dallas did a year ago. Boy, he can really play and space that floor.
That's also good. So he hits both free throws.
You could point to a number of reasons why the Heat were so dominant at home last year, but one that stuck out to me, guys, was just how efficient they were offensively.
Kicks it to Gay. Hansbrough setting the pick for Gay. It's Terry outside. Feeds it to Calderon. On the wing, Jason Terry. Goes back up. Burks pulls it in. Burks has got his third rebound tonight. The Heat won 32 games here at American Airlines Arena. As you said, Clark, their offense was just so doggone efficient. They seemed to score every time they had the ball.
Well, to validate what you're saying there, the Heat shot 51% from the floor last year. That's historic for a team to shoot that high percentage. It won't be an easy thing to do this year without LeBron, but I still think the system is in place, and they've got some really good players still there. And he had one in the first as well. He can be dangerous. Keep an eye on him.
Westbrook against Terry. That is good. And that's now 21 points for Russell Westbrook.
Boy, they are just destroying them in the paint.
You could say that again, Steve. The defenders just aren't aggressive enough down low.
And the Heat going with the whole new group on the floor. And the Hawks will go for a different look here. JaVale McGee's checked in for Perkins. Thompson comes in for Paul Millsap. Jason Richardson is checked in for Alec Burks. And it's Williamson for Russell Westbrook. And again, it's the Heat missing. The Hawks trail by 17. Richardson kicks to Williams. Thompson is green on press. And it's blocked by Bosh. Here's Wade. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here.
Dwayne Wade, a Hall of Fame player, I think, held back by bone bruises and tendonitis in his knees in recent years. But by keeping them in good shape and staying in condition, He's been able to find ways to play throughout the season and still be effective.
Thompson sets the pick for Williams. The feed now to Thompson. They get it again. McGee misses the layup. The Heat leading by 19 points. Here's Pressey. Pass to Young. He dishes it to Pressey. Wade passes to Young. That falls. Nice speed that time from Dwayne Wade. Wade's got 4 assists in the game. Williams kicks to Richardson. Hits it from three-point range.
A little confusion defensively.
Yeah, you know what? He sent the D a little message with that three.
On the wing, Dwayne Wade. Bosch, a screen on Batum. The pass to Pachulia. Stolen by Thompson. 4 on 3 as they bring it up. Baseline jumper. Miami grabs the miss. Bosch has got double-digit rebounds now in the game.
Well, you know, both of these teams certainly in the conversation when you talk about NBA dynasties, with some epic finals performances to show for it. Always a pleasure to watch these two teams face off.
And stylistically, the Spurs and the Heat at different ends of the spectrum, certainly. Steve, the Spurs averse to the glitter and the glamour.
Yeah, whereas in Miami, you got the pyrotechnics, the fog machines. It's star power all the way. And I think in a way, the NBA kind of needs both approaches. They both have their place.
They set the pick. And it goes as the official calls the foul. Count it. He'll shoot one more at the free throw line.
We've seen D. Wade getting it done. 25 points, and the contribution from the line for him, he's made 5 free throws.
He hasn't been afraid to draw a little contact if the opportunity's been there. And I'll tell you, some guys shy away from that, not him.
Richardson kicks to Williams. Shot clock at 6. Richardson, that's a 2-pointer. Atlanta again missing.
Oh, boy, he is just cold as ice. I don't think he's going to be the one to help them cut into the lead. They're playing with a purpose, guys. The big lead becoming bigger. I like the look in their eyes.
And it's on both ends that they've been controlling the action.
Batum dishes to Thompson. And he lays it straight in. Miami leading by 21. Here's Pressey. Bosch sets the pick for Young. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here.
You have to give the Hawks a lot of credit for what they did last season. They knew they were going to lose some players and have to hit the reset button and recalibrate a bit, but they did so quite smoothly.
Tyson Chandler, who's checked in for Miami. Calderon comes in for Phil Pressey. The drive by Wade. Double teamed on Wade. The wide open look here for Bosch. Will not go. This is off the front iron. Richardson, that's a 2-pointer. Richardson missing again.
It seems like nothing's falling for him this quarter. He's really out of his rhythm.
Bosch, a screen on Williams. Chandler, a screen. Well, the Hawks were in a bit of transition last year, that phase of their development. But one area that they really struggled was getting wins on the road.
And that's always hard to do. They were very average away from home this season, right in the middle of the playoff path.
And with Atlanta on the road, they didn't really play too terribly, but they just didn't close out games away from home when they needed to.
The Hawks making a switch here. Burks is checked in. Calderon with it. Wade has the open look. The shot's good on the assist by Calderon. That's 28 points for Wade.
And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, dominating performance for the Heat.
And they could do no wrong today, Steve. That's right. This was a team performing to its Clark fullest capability.
Yeah, and a very satisfying win for them, too. A game to remember, and on the other side, definitely one you want to forget as soon as possible.
Beyond the actual result of this game, I think fans are going to look back and see this was just a monstrous performance for Wade. He was doing everything right, and the points seemed to come in bunches. He definitely had the hot hands.
You know, winning on the road is often about the little things, and that's where Atlanta came up a bit short last year and why they ended up with only 14 road wins, the lowest of any playoff team in the East.
Looking at who's out there now for the Hawks. Perkins, he's checked in for JaVale McGee. Millsap comes in for Jason Thompson. And Russell Westbrook is subbed in for Mo Williams. Nice job coming off that screen.
Very effective screen to set up the jumper. That was the key to that play.
Left side, Bosh. Chandler with a screen for Bosh. Calderon has the open look. Takes a big high bounce and goes in.
And a terrific run to really put this ball game away.
And now let's see how many more points they can throw up there before the horn sounds.
2 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Batum wide open. He fires. No good from outside. Here's Calderon. And so Miami takes this one by a big margin.